Cabin's over there on the left, Mrs. Jameson.
Thanks.
Do you want me to take you over?
Oh, I think I can manage. If I get lost, I'll send up a distress flare.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, good afternoon, Christopher. We're not 9 to 5ers here, you know. We've been up and about for hours. Mark will show you where everything is.
Do you want me to show you your office?
I have been here before.
I've put the outstanding job sheets on your desk.
Job sheets?
Well, yeah. There's a couple of block drains. Cabin 17 needs 2 single beds.
Hang on. Why are you telling me this?
Because you need to see to them.
I don't think so.
You better speak to your dad then.
Why?
He said you'd do it. You're not exactly kitted out for the job, though, are you?
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's a routine appointment, nothing to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. You won't shut me out, Sarah, will you? I mean, I know you're the one who's pregnant, but I want to help. We're in this together.
Of course I won't shut you out, but at this stage I think I can handle a checkup with my GP, OK?
Yeah, OK.
Oh, don't forget, Annie's asked us to go round later.
I know.
It's to announce who's going to give her away.
Well, it's no big deal. It doesn't bother me.
No? So you won't mind if she asks Joe?
Of course not.
Not even a little bit?
Well, maybe. But she won't. Ma's a great one for tradition, and I'm the eldest son. Go on!
You're bound to upset somebody, Annie, love.
I half wish we'd just eloped. At least that way we'd have upset everybody equally.
What's all this about eloping? I thought that was only for teenagers whose parents didn't approve.
Exactly my point, lass. You see, outside we might be old and creaky, but inside we're just same as we were 50 years back.
At least then I didn't have to worry about who was going to give me away.
So who's it going to be? Joe or Jack?
I've got to talk to Amos about it, but you'll know in good time.
Spoil sport.
Nice to see you laughing for once.
What are you doing here? I thought you were at work.
Not till tonight. I came to see you about the room. In your house. Look, I need to know whether I can move in.
You mean the only reason you've come over here is to ask me about the room? Haven't you heard of a telephone?
Well, I wanted to see you as well.
Oh, Jay, I thought I'd already said. I need some space, some time by myself.
I see, so you're free to spend it with Michael.
Jay, play another record. You know, I think you only want to move in so you can keep an eye on my every move.
I'm not handling this very well, am I?
No.
Excuse me, could you spare me a minute?
Yeah, sure.
The shower in my cabin isn't working. Would you see to it for me?
I've got a couple of other jobs, then I'll do it.
Thank you. I was thinking of having a pub lunch. Could you recommend somewhere?
Yeah, the Woolpack in the village. You could walk it from here. My sister Rachel works behind the bar, and you can tell her that she owes me a drink, commission.
And you will remember the shower?
Yeah, leave it with me.
Thanks, son.
What's the matter with you today?
What? It's not like you to offer to lend anyone a hand.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad to be getting out of this dump, that's all.
But we'll be back here in a couple of days.
Not this dump, we won't.
You're mad if you think this place is a dump.
Well, at least I'll get a decent night's kip when we move into the shop. All the mooing and barring that goes on here, it drives you mad.
Scott's scared of sheep.
I am not.
You are. That night we heard a sheep eating behind the tent.
Shut up.
Wait till they hear that in Thamesmead.
Well, if you don't all stop rabbiting, we'll never get back to Thamesmead.
I don't mind.
Well, I do, so start helping, big mouth. You mention that to anyone back home and you're dead.
So it's up the road on the left.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Mark,
How's it going?
I haven't stopped all morning.
Not what you expected, I bet.
Where have you been?
Well, been busy as well.
And Mrs. Jameson's moaning about her broken shower.
Yeah, I know.
Well, can you fix it?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Now. She's a pain in the neck.
I'll get around to doing it when I finish my other jobs.
Look, is it always like this? Where's Harry?
It's his day off. You could always make a day and fix a shower yourself. Oh, and have you seen to that drain?
Just who's giving the orders around here?
I'm sorry. Have you seen to that drain, boss?
Now what?
Thank you.
Not getting on too well, those two, are they?
No, it doesn't look like it. Sad thing about life and relationships is it doesn't get any easier older you become.
I'm not going to tell them. Are you?
No, let them learn hard way.
So, when are you moving in then? A couple of days. We're going back down tonight to sort the rest of the things out.
I bet the kids will find it strange. I know when Mark and I moved here, we thought it was the back of beyond.
Well, where'd you come from?
Houghton.
Yeah. Can you do anything with these?
Well, I suppose I could make a pair of binoculars, would you?
I mean, can you fill in with tea for the journey back?
It'd save us stopping off, you see. I think I could manage that for you.
Great.
Dad,
Yeah.
hurry up with the drinks. I want to go home.
You are home.
You know what I mean.
So it's a no then, is it? To the room?
It's not anything yet. I've not had a chance to think it through. But you're not helping by pushing me.
What do you need to think about?
Oh, leave it, Jay. I'm not going to rush into this. I'll make a decision when I get back to Leeds.
That's not for weeks. What do you expect me to do?
I don't know. It's up to you. But you're going to have to wait. Is that clear?
What's clear is that you never did want me to move in. Admit it, Rachel, you don't want me around anymore.
Hi, Jay. Any chance of a pint, Rachel?
Yeah, just a minute.
How long's he been standing there eavesdropping?
I don't know. But I don't want you to make a scene in here, all right?
I'll leave you two to it then, eh? Just let me know, will you, when you finally make your mind up?
Kim, I'd like to finish early today, if it's okay.
Job interview?
Yeah, something like that.
I was only joking.
No, I wasn't. It's a one-off, though. It's Ma. She's going to announce who's giving away at the wedding.
So who's it going to be? You, Jack or Robert?
Well, me and Ma have been closer over the years.
You've also fallen out with her over the years, haven't you?
All families fall out.
Do you say so?
Besides, I don't think Jack's bothered about a wedding at the moment. Too much on his mind.
Yeah, especially with you leaving.
Well, it's not just that, but he's going to find himself working on his own.
And what about Sarah? There's nothing wrong, is there? Don't tell me she's leaving him.
No, it's not that.
What is it?
I'm not supposed to say.
Joe?
It's a secret.
You'll get that barrow full of muck over your head if you don't tell me.
All right, she's pregnant, but I wasn't supposed to tell anyone.
How wonderful for her. She is pleased to take it.
Yeah, over the moon. And Jack's walking around with a big smile on his face. Not there's anything new in that.
Well, that won't stop him giving his mum away. If Fanny chooses him.
Oh, she won't. So, find out soon enough.
Joe, let's have a drink tonight after you've been to your mum's. Can either celebrate or drown our sorrows together.
I'll have a large Scotch, Rachel, love, please.
Okay.
Look who it is.
Your manners never improved, do they?
I know your game. Skulking around, spying on me.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean, Amos Burley. You've been spotted over by my hut. You've been looking for my marriage, haven't you?
No, I've not.
Stress-less, that is. That's the accent of a desperate man.
Desperate? Me?
You could be mistaken for a poacher slinking around like that. You could finish up on the wrong end of my shotgun.
Oh, give over. I'm no poacher.
You've been looking for my marriage, and don't deny it. You're terrified in case mine gets first prize.
First prize? You don't make me laugh.
All right. Cover your fear up with your big talk. You can't fool me.
The only ways you beat me to talk it all through a show is with subterfuge and stereos, like them runners use.
Do you want a side bet to make it interesting?
How dare you abuse noble art of vegetable growing? A side bet? A side bet?
You're scared, aren't you?
All right. How much?
10 parts says mine will win.
Make it 20.
20?
Now who's scared?
25 parts says mine will get first prize.
Aren't you two taking this a bit far? I thought vegetable growing was a gentleman's pastime.
Aye, and this is a gentleman's bet.
Hey, for me.
There might be.
She prefers flowers. Where's Sarah?
Already here. I've just dropped Robert off at a friend's house. Listen, Sarah's not telling Ma about the baby yet.
Right, sum it up.
Well, she's been to see the doctor. I don't think there's anything wrong. Just keep it quiet, eh?
Yeah, secret's safe with me.
Man of many talents, eh? Pen pusher and drain cleaner.
All part of the service, Mrs. Jameson.
Well, I've come to complain about the service, actually.
Oh?
My shower. I reported it this morning. It's still broken.
Mark should have fixed it ages ago. I'll chase him up for you.
As soon as you can, please.
I'll tell you what, I'll come and do it myself when I finish this.
Wonderful. I say, I hope you haven't got your very expensive suit on under all that.
What? No.
Very wise. Mucky things, drains.
Annie, how do you fancy a day to ourselves in Harrogate? Shopping? Lunch at Betty's?
Very much. I want to look for an outfit for the wedding.
Ah, the wedding.
Yeah, I wondered when you were going to get round to that.
I bet you did.
Well?
Enjoyed that cake all right, didn't you?
Ma.
Have you anything to tell us?
I've not changed my mind, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, we were just wondering, have you decided yet?
I think they're trying to ask you if you...
I know. Who's going to give me away?
Well, which one of us is it going to be?
To walk you down the aisle.
Make the speech.
I've thought about it long and hard, and after due consideration, I've asked Amos.
What he's going to choose?
Oh, no, I don't think that's a very good idea, Ma.
Hey, it's your choice, Ma, not Amos Braley's.
You're not listening to me. I want Amos to give me away. I've asked him and he said yes.
I know. I said I'd fix your shower and I haven't done it. Give us a couple of minutes, I'll dig out some tools.
It's all right, love. Save your breath.
Oh, it's working now?
No, but young Mark's on his way to fix it.
All right. Well, better late than never, eh?
And it's a good job somebody's efficient round here.
I suppose I asked for that. I'm sorry, it's my first day on the job.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope day 2 turns out to be better for you.
Thanks. Can't get much worse.
What can't get much worse? Oh, don't tell me you haven't enjoyed your first day on the job. Come on, I'll buy you a pint.
Frank Tate. I don't believe it.
So it was you this morning. Hello, Ruth.
You know each other?
Yeah, Ruth Simpson.
As was. It's Jameson now.
Well, how are you? You look wonderful.
You too. Good heavens, it's been ages. I never thought I'd see you again.
Think I need a drink?
Well, make some tea then.
I'll have to something stronger than that. Do you want one?
No, I said I'd meet King of the pub.
Well, Amos, eh?
Yeah. Amos?
Well, at least Annie's found a way of not setting you two against each other.
But she's done it to us again, hasn't she? Strung us along. I mean, I've wasted 15 quid on a bunch of flowers.
More fool you.
Still, if it's what she wants, I'm happy.
Really?
Hey, why didn't you tell Ma, by the way? You know, about the,
There's something I want to talk to Jack about before anyone else knows.
Nothing serious, is it?
Not really. So keep it to yourself for the moment.
Oh, sure. Secret safe for me.
Thanks.
How long are you staying here?
Couple of weeks. So you're the boss then?
He owns the place, Mrs. Jameson. Any complaints, he's your man. Good night.
What about that pint?
Some other time.
My son.
I can tell. Is this place really yours?
Yes, Chris is running it for me.
You've come a long way then. Mind you, I always knew you'd be successful.
Did you?
Oh, yes.
Look, if you've got no plans for the night, why don't we meet up for a drink?
I'd love it. But wouldn't your wife object?
Divorced. And you?
No wife either. Or husband. Why don't we meet in that little pub in the village?
The Walpole? Well...
Oh, don't tell me you're too grand to meet me in the pub.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
6-ish?
Fine. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you outside.
You haven't come that far, have you, Frank? Any excuse not to buy a drink, I remember you.
No, I'll pay this time.
Fine.
See you later.
It was only when the doctor started talking about the test that it really came home to me.
Well, we both know there's more chance of Down syndrome at your age, love.
I know that. I haven't stopped thinking about it since I found out I was pregnant.
Then what is it?
The tests could be a problem. It will be over 20 weeks before I could have an amniocentesis.
Well, what are the chances of it being Down syndrome?
It?
Him, her.
Something like 50 to 1.
Well, quite high odds.
Unless yours happens to be the one. There is an alternative test, a chorionic biopsy. They can do that earlier in the pregnancy.
But?
There's a higher chance of miscarriage. It could be 1 in 20. It's 1 in 100 for the amnio. Either way, there's a risk to the baby.
What do you want to do?
I really don't know.
Hey, do you fancy eating in here tonight?
Are you paying?
Yeah, as a kind of thank you for getting me the job.
That'll be grand.
All right.
How are things? Trade must be easing off.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Be a lot busy with the country club, though.
Oh, yes, your great adventure with Frank.
Don't sound so cynical, Joe. It's going to be great.
Sounds like you'll be busy when it's up and running.
I'm used to hard work.
Let's hope for your sake it doesn't fail.
I stopped backing no hopers a long time ago, Joe. Take it from me, this project isn't going to fail.
Dad's certainly looking forward to it.
Yeah. It'll be fun starting my own project from scratch. When I came here, it was already up and running. What's this about a country club?
Search me.
She's staring again. She's got to be.
What's a country club?
Well, you know, a gym, tennis, a bar, that sort of thing.
A bar? Turner's not going to like that, is he?
No. No, he's not.
Are you trying to tell me you don't want this baby?
Of course I want it. What, are you saying you'd rather I didn't have it, that you don't want another child?
No, I couldn't be more pleased.
And if the test showed it was Down syndrome, would you want it then?
If.
We have to think about these things.
I will love our baby, whatever, Sarah.
Loving's one thing, coping's another. There's so much work now Joe's gone. How are you going to manage without me on the farm?
I'll manage.
The last time you said that, you nearly killed yourself through overwork. Soon we're going to have the farm shop on top of everything else. Then there's all the work on the house. Babies take up so much time.
I know.
And Down's children need even more care.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I just don't think we could cope.
We will. Look, love, if we lived our lives thinking, what if, or I'm not sure of this, we'd never do anything.
I'm being practical.
You're being defeatist. Nothing in life is guaranteed.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm really scared.
No, love. I'm sorry. I suppose it's easy for me to say we'd cope, we'd manage. You're the one who's got to decide. But whatever your decision, you know I'm behind you.
Hello, Frank.
Late as ever.
Old habits die hard.
Why don't we sit out here? Watch the world go by.
Yes, if you like.
Good.
Aren't you going to offer to buy me a drink?
Yes. Look, I wonder if you wouldn't mind getting them yourself.
Or anything to avoid buying me a drink.
I'll explain later.
This mysterious side of Frank Tate is a recent development, I take it.
No, really?
Evening, Mr. Tate.
Oh, certainly. This is a friend of mine, Ruth Jameson.
Hi.
Are you going in?
Well, I am.
Oh, of course. You're
A fan of the outdoors.
I'd forgotten. Shall we go in?
What time are you meeting Kim?
About half an hour ago.
Oh, stood it by the boss, eh? What a shame.
What can I get you, love? Have a glass of dry wine, please. And, oh, does anybody know what Frank Tate drinks?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Are you a friend of his?
Yes, just an old friend.
Oh, Mr. Turner, will you be laying anyone off when Lynn opens this new bar of hers?
What bar?
It's nothing to be concerned about, Alan.
Ah, Mr. Turner. I wondered if you could spare me a minute just to talk about my retirement deal.
Retiring? You're a man in your prime.
Ah, well, I'm getting out while I'm young enough to still enjoy my old age. And I'd like to come down here with a few of my mates.
Just a minute, sir. Would you like to tell me what's going on, or shall I ask Rachel?
I wasn't going to say anything until it was definite.
It's a country club, isn't it, Lynn? Up at the holiday village.
So that's what your project with Frank Tate was all about. Why didn't you tell me the details before?
It's none of your business.
It's everything to do with my business. I taught you everything you know. Now you're going to use that to set up in opposition?
Well, you've still got the wine bar. And our deal was only till the end of the summer.
Oh, yes, what about our contract? The one you made me sign,
Oh, it's not legally binding.
isn't it? So when does it open, this country club?
I'm not obliged to tell you that.
I think as my employee, you are obliged to tell me.
Sorry.
In that case, your employment is terminated as from now.
Suits me. I hope you and Rachel can manage a party of 10 that's booked in the wine bar tonight.
Now look what you've done.
Me? I just thought you ought to know what she was up to.
Is that a yes or a no, then, to my party, Mr. Turner?
I'm getting rid of staff, Sergeant, not customers. You'll be very welcome.
Pint, please, Rachel.
Certainly.
So what do you fancy, then?
Steak, but I suppose I'll be better off with fish.
Yeah, you've got a point, yeah. Can we order, please, Lynn?
I wouldn't eat in here if I were you.
Hey?
Well, the food's not very good, and the management's awful.
Give me your order.
Well, we've decided not to.
Just give me your order.
See what I mean?
Steak and kidney pie and sole, please.
You better not be in a hurry.
No, we don't.
We're not.
Ah, hello, Lynn. Working tonight?
No.
Oh, dear. Something I said?
Usually is.
Hello, Kim.
I take it you're still barred, then?
Unfortunately, yes. Join me.
It's pretty lively in there. I think I came up here for a rest. Hello.
This is Ruth Jameson. We knew each other a long time ago.
Knew each other? We nearly got married. And it's much longer ago than I care to remember.
Nonsense. You look as wonderful now as you did then.
He hasn't changed a bit. He always was a charmer. Aren't you going to introduce me?